Here's why, despite all the changes and all the constant optimizations that you're about to make with your TikTok ads, most likely you will see slim to zero sales with your advertising campaigns. And in this video, I just want to set up the expectations. I'm not gonna talk about the technical information because I already have a video dedicated about that. We're gonna take another step and we're gonna talk about what happens in your customers' minds, what kind of beliefs they have that hold them back from purchasing and from you getting a return from your campaigns. I want to remind you that every single time when you get a reach or an impression and you see that in your TikTok ads manager, that's a real person with real problems, with real feelings, and with real beliefs in their mind. And the biggest concern that holds them back from buying from your TikTok ads is their belief system. And I want to go much more in depth and explain what actually a belief system means, what kind of categories of belief systems are, and how to trump all the false belief systems that they have that prevent them from buying from your TikTok ads. Every single one of us, you, I, your friends, your family, has a particular belief system when it comes to the product that you sell. If you have a bad association with the product that you are trying to sell, or if your customers have a bad association with the product that you sell, that is gonna be exactly the thing that will hold you back from getting the return on ad spend that you're looking for with your TikTok ads. In simple words, if your customers' beliefs are wrong around your product, around your niche, you won't be able to scale as much as you would like to. A powerful question that you would like to ask yourself when you create and when you come up with an ad is, what kind of experiences my ideal customers have had so far that created that beliefs? Because when you know the answer to this particular question, you'll be able to come up with the solution mechanism and with things that will handle all those internal beliefs, all these objections in their mind. And there are three core things that hold most people back from buying your products. Number one, this is the first category, the vehicle itself. This is what you actually sell. The second element is the internal belief. And this usually will have a message in our mind that will sound something like this. Yeah, that is cool, Archie, but I don't think it will work for me personally. And because of that, because I have this thought, I'm just gonna not go and take the risk and buy from you. And the third thing that holds your customers back from buying is the external belief. Now, what I can say is that this could be the hardest one to kind of convert and to convey the message, but it is really rewarding once you tackled it. What happens here is that you actually don't have that much control over. However, it could be a huge chunk of your ideal customers that you could reach and target. Usually, if there are some kind of external sources that will kind of be replicated in a way that, yeah, I kind of like the product, I trust you, but once I buy it, I don't think that my wife or my friend or whatever is gonna approve this purchase. I also might be like scared that if I buy it, then people will think that it's not right, or it's not gonna fit for my life, or it's just not gonna work as I would like to, and in front of them I will look kind of stupid. And as a customer, we're trying to reduce all these negative things that we could associate with by simply just not going and purchasing and taking the risks. To overcome the first belief, which, if you remember, it was the vehicle, we want to create as many visuals, as many copies, as many messages as possible that share the idea of how this new product that you're putting out there is going to be different from all the competition out there. What you want here to focus a lot on is your new unique selling propositions and your new mechanisms that make your product seem more valuable, kind of gives a new hope to your next potential customers how this is going to be different from all the endeavors that they've had in the past. Once we tackle the vehicle, as you remember, the next thing is the internal belief. With the internal belief, our main goal is to portray how more people who look like them got already the desire or solve the problem using your product. In this way, it makes it more relatable to the next viewer who can be your ideal customer. With this particular belief that holds them back, where your attention must flow a lot on, is the creator that you choose to work with, or the creator that is going to create content for your organic or for your ads. Because if they don't relate to that person, then it's gonna be very difficult to actually trump this particular belief system that they have. And the third thing that is not that told, but it is really powerful, and this is just what I've seen from the return on ad spend standpoint, is the external belief. Now, these are the things that you don't have actually that much control over as an advertiser or as a business owner. But once it's tackled through your visuals, through your copy, through your message, it could be very profitable for your business overall. And if with other beliefs that we've covered so far, it usually comes down to just your customer. With a third thing, because it's external, it's something that you don't have that much control over. Here, usually, the message or the conversation that happens in your customer's mind is that, yeah, I like the product, right? I believe in your product, I believe in your brand, but there are some chances that if I buy it, then maybe, my family or my friends or any other people that I cherish might not like it, and I might even look stupid in front of them because I made this purchase and just doesn't work, or it just doesn't deliver what I was thinking that it will deliver. So because of that, because of this false belief system that they have, they will just simply not take the risk and buy from you. This belief boils down to one very essential thing that we all human beings have, and that is fear. If we have a fear that other people won't like it, especially the people that we cherish, then we just don't like to take the risk and purchase. In this case, waste our money, waste our time, whatever that is. And depending on your industry, you want to even go deeper and find out why actually they fear of that. Is it because they want to avoid decreased status? Because a lot of times people buy your product because they want to increase their status. If that is the case, you want again to create organic posts, and your ads should be around how it actually is going to do the opposite. So in our case, it's not going to decrease your status, it's actually rather going to increase the status in the group of people that you are in. And you do that, guess what? Through, again, visuals and messages that will be presented in all the platforms where you're promoting your brand. And you have no idea how many business owners and marketers neglect these things, because they all think that it all comes down only to choosing the ad set budget optimization over campaign budget optimization, when that has nothing to do how we behave and how we purchase in the online world. My advice is to have a variety of organic posts and ads that handle all these three kind of internal beliefs or external beliefs or these beliefs around the vehicle, so you could run them all the time, because you never know, like when somebody has false belief around the vehicle or around the internal or around the external kind of things that they've been going through in their life, or whatever that reason might be. Now, if you enjoyed this more advanced approach to selling through your ads through these human persuasion techniques, most likely you're gonna love and enjoy this one as well. In it, I'm sharing my best persuasion techniques to use with your ads to increase your sales and your return on ad spend. Click on it right now, and I'll talk to you next time.